Hey guys, what's going on? It's 3:09 a.m. This is usually by the time I'm waking up. Man, I look good in the morning, don't I? But it's usually by the time I'm getting out of bed. But for whatever reason today, I popped right up at one in the morning. I say I popped right up, but I woke up, just couldn't go back to bed. So I've been up here for a while doing some things on the computer, just getting a jump start on the day, right? And I got some coffee here. Cool idea. If you guys haven't tried this, to take your coffee and put chocolate milk in it. I like that. But what I want to talk about real quick, and I kind of got my mind rolling on it yesterday when I was in the gym, but I want to talk about it with you guys today. So, polarity, right? Polarity and why it's necessary for the success of any kind of movement, any kind of vision, any kind of culture that you're trying to create, right? Um, and so if you look at great leaders, right, any kind of mass movement that made any real impact on society or history, or just the world in general, right? So people like Jesus, or Martin Luther King, Abraham Lincoln, even guys like Hitler. Um, whether you want to look at him as a success idol or not, or a role model, I should say, whether you want to look at him like that, that doesn't really matter. Um, and an example like that, obviously, he used polarity to be successful in a negatively impactful way, right? But anyways, nonetheless, polarity is essential, right? So what I mean by that is to be polarizing, right? Which means you attract one kind of person and you push away another kind, right? Um, and so if you think about, uh, you know, people out there that just everybody agrees with, there's never any disagreements. There's never anybody pushing against what they're talking about, right? It's because they're not doing anything special, right? They're not progressing. They're not pushing the envelope forward. So the reason that everyone just falls in line with what they're saying is it's probably already, been proven true, right, by all of society, and we just agree with it. So it's now just a norm, right? It's just a normal thing. Or two, hey, I don't know who's on here this early in the morning, but thanks for stopping in. Or two, it's just not that big. It's just not that special, right? It's not something that's pushing things forward, right? So a cool life example, right? This is something small. It's not a big deal, but I do this thing in the gym, right? That a lot of people I don't really do. I don't ever see them trying it. And I've been doing this since I was 14 years old, and when I did it the first time in front of the guys that I played football with, I got made fun of then too, right? But I'll take these chains and I'll put them around. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But I'll put these chains around my waist and I'll hook these 45-pound plates to them around my waist and do dips, right? And so every time to this day when I'm getting the chains together, right, and I'm putting them around me and I'm picking up these weights and I'm running it through and tying them off to me, everybody looks at me like a fool. Everybody, there might be a couple of people that are like, what is he doing, right? But 99% of people look at me like I'm an idiot. And they did this even the guys that I was friends with when I did this in school thought I was an idiot, right? But then what happens is you hop up on that dip bar and you start busting these things out, right? And then suddenly their mind is just like, boom, right? They're no longer like, that guy's an idiot, right? You just expose them to something that seems so ridiculously stupid to them, right? And now it's this amazing thing, okay? So I know that's such a small example, but the point is, a lot of times when you're doing something, right, that you feel is necessary to your success, right? It's necessary to push the mission or the vision or whatever it is you're after. People are going to shit on it, right? They're going to look at you like you're an idiot. There's always going to be those people, right? And those aren't your people, okay? Just push that aside, man. Now there is a thin line between being polarizing and being different, and then just being crazy. Okay, so don't ever start getting crazy, right? But just don't fear creating that polarity, right? Bask in that, enjoy that, use that to fuel you and motivate you, right? And in our detailing businesses, it's the same thing. Okay, so when you learn some new strategies, right? We might teach something here on the $1 Million Detailer Club or in our academy, or you might be on YouTube, or you might read a book or something like that, and it might seem like, oh, this just doesn't make sense for me, and your competitors and other detailers are going to tell you, no, that's stupid, why are you tying chains to your waist and hooking weights up to them, why are you doing these things, right? Just don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. Understand that the reason, right, that you're creating this polarity, you have these people that think you're an idiot or that telling you not to do these things, right, is because you're doing something special. Okay, our human mind and brain is billions of years old, or whatever the true scientific number is. It's old, man, and it was designed just basically to keep you safe. And when something bad happened to you, you knew to never come in contact with it again. And things that are odd and strange that it doesn't understand, it rejects, right? And so there will be people who just haven't evolved in their lives yet to understand what you're doing, right? And they're going to reject it and they're going to push it, right? But they're just not on your level yet. They haven't had the evolution that you've went through to get to whatever this polarizing message that you now have is, right? So whether it be you're Martin Luther King and you're stomping around, trying to end segregation, and people are hosing you down with water hoses and sending dogs at you, right? You know, and maybe you never even get to see the actual fruit of your message or your mission, right? But you're pushing it forward. Okay, so in his instance, he never did get to see what the world has become today, right? And he lived the prime of his life being rejected and beat down every single day, right? But the one thing that man did have around him, right, with all the negativity, all the people throwing garbage on him, he had this tribe, this close surrounding of people connected to him, right? And those were his people that would live or die for him, right? And you can do the very same thing for your business. Have customers that will live and die for you, right? And your business will carry through for generations, and it will take care of not only you now and your family now, it'll take care of your kids and your kids' kids and your grandkids and your aunts and uncles' kids and your nieces and your nephews, your cousins. You could build orphanages on the other side of the planet. However you decided to set this up, man, how big you want to go, it's possible. So don't fear polarity. Understand that the polarity is what is catapulting you to success. So use it as fuel to drive your mission, right? And ours here, obviously, is to build $1 million businesses through detailing, doing something that we absolutely love, creating the lifestyle of our dreams, and ultimately financial freedom for ourselves and generations to come. All right, guys, I won't hold you any longer. I've got to get off to the gym soon. Got to go wake my girlfriend up. But talk to you guys soon. Hope this helps you. Enjoy your day.